Good evening. Saturday the 29th of I was going to say September, January, right? We're in January. I'm feeling a bit tired tonight. Thought I better do this before I fall asleep. But actually, I was going to take a time of silence. And I thought, well, why not do it now? This week, I was dipping into a book by Jon Kabat-Zinn, who is probably known as a mindfulness teacher. And actually, his book's called Falling Awake. So I thought, well, there's a little bit of synchronicity. Falling into silence, and his book is Falling Awake. So in his book, he's talking about, well, really what he's talking about is appreciating what you always see. And he describes a scene near where he lives, in his house. He's talking about a field. And he's talking about getting to a point where we are always arriving. So never taking things for granted, but always arriving as if fresh at something. So he wrote this: when I come to the road, I turn right, uphill, for veritably it is all the same hill towards my house, knowing that later this afternoon the field and the walk I will take along the same trajectory will be entirely different, and that difference will make me different, will require me to be different, meaning present afresh for what will be offered up to the senses in whatever moment I arrive. And it is always so, summer or winter, spring or fall, yesterday or today, in rain and gloom and snow, at night under the stars. I am always arriving. It is always already here, just as it is, always the same field, but never the same field. So hopefully with those words we begin to see that although we are doing the same things often and in our routines every day, that they can be fresh, that they can be new, that they can be as if for the first time. And that's, I guess, something about gratitude. So let's fall into silence with those thoughts or without those thoughts and see what happens. trying to be mindful that you're waiting in the silence, and as said before, you can always continue in the silence. But it could be difficult watching these videos with me just being silent. The only thought that, well, there was a number of thoughts came to me. Some you'd want to hear and some you wouldn't want to hear. Some I wouldn't want to share. So the one that came back to me was today as I was walking home from St Albans. I had to go to the loo, and I was a little bit in a rush to get there. And I had this thought of visualizing myself going through the gym door. But then I had this second thought, which was no, just stay present right here and now where we are at, and that's a better approach. So that's what I did, and it seemed to work. So there we go. Okay, so we'll fall back into the silence. Almost forgot myself there, and then I'll turn the video off.